What up, y'all? Point of no return, man. Battle Fire with Slim, man. Just a simple conversation, just to end the night, man. Just a quick word. Remember, at point of no return, God has showed us too much. He didn't let us experience too much. You know what I'm saying? We know too much. We done been through too much. He done revealed himself to us too many times for us to go backwards. You know what I'm saying? Back thinking the way we used to think, feeling the way we used to feel, reacting and responding to life that we usually do. Say it's time for a change, but in order to get there, he say, who are you? You know what I'm saying? That's what he asking. Who are you? Not who you think you are, not what your title is. Who are you? And if you define yourself as anything other than what God has created you to be, then your answer is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Not being inappropriate, but if you can't stand in the bathroom, with the door closed, of course, and be bare, be yourself, and look yourself in the mirror, you're not happy with what you see, then there's some work that needs to be done. So who are you? Not your bank account, not what car you drive. Again, not what you think, like who are you? And if you're unhappy when you ask yourself that question, then you got to give it to God, and he's going to be the person to tell you exactly who you are. And if you're not there yet, then he's going to show you exactly how to get there. But a lot of people are wearing masks. A lot of people got on uniforms. A lot of people are wearing titles. A lot of people wearing their money, wearing their jewelry, all these things. But at the end of the day, they're unhappy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this, so it's not okay to have nice things. Nah, that's not what I'm saying. But you got to be happy with yourself and what God has already given you before you're going to be happy with anybody else or any other thing. It's just going to be a temporary placeholder, you know what I'm saying, till you looking to chase the next thing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have no identity. You could tell, right? All the TikTok challenges, even the dumb ones, even the stupid ones, the dangerous ones, people was doing it. They didn't have a mind of their own to be like, nah, I shouldn't be doing this. Again, who are you? That's a question that we all need to ask ourselves, you know what I'm saying, daily, because we want to make sure that our heart's in the right place. We want to make sure that your spirit is in the right place. You want to make sure that your mind is in the right place, that you're in the right place physically. But it takes you getting to know yourself and you being honest with yourself. So like I said, it's not deep. Just out here playing with the fire, bro. Just thinking. But that's what he told me. He says a lot of people just been faking the funk, and he said that you're going to continue to have problems. You're going to continue to have failed relationships. You're going to continue to lose your friends. You're going to continue to be unhappy on the job. Don't matter how many places you travel if you don't feel safe and secure within. You know what I'm saying? You're going to keep having breakdowns. You're going to keep having these fits and these panic attacks and all these things because you're living up to these standards that's not you. Who told you who you was? Mama couldn't tell you. Your husband couldn't tell you. Wife can't tell you. You know what I'm saying? So who telling you these things? Again, if it's not God, then you listening to the wrong person. Listening to the wrong entity or whatever you want to call it. So just get back to the basics, man. You got to do what works for you, and you got to do what you know is right. You know what I'm saying? We can't be like everybody else. We can't live like everybody else. Can't think like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You got a conscience, you got a heart, you got a soul, and you should care what you do to people. You should care what you do to yourself. You should care what you bring other people through. You should care what other people try to bring you through. And if you don't define yourself, trust me, the world don't have no problem defining you. But, that's my message for tonight. Just a quick one. Just, again, who are you? Really? Stand in the mirror. Take everything off. Not being appropriate once again. But if you go back to the Garden of Eden, that's how they was. They ain't had no clothes on. And when they went to go put the fig leaves on, he asked them, who told you was naked? But that's just part of accepting yourself, accepting what you see, your flaws, your imperfections, everything, man. You're beautiful the way God made you. Don't care if you got a physical handicap. Don't care if you lost a limb. Don't care if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you got mental disabilities. We all dealing with something. Trust me. Just because you don't see our insufficiencies physically, that don't mean that we all together on the inside. So it's just we have to deal with our imperfections in different ways. But regardless of what's going on or what you think about yourself, God made you perfect, and he can use you wherever you are, wherever you at, whatever you think is wrong with you. He can make those things right. So it's just time to accept ourselves. We can't move on to the next phase of life, to the next phase of love, to the next phase of this walk with faith until you accept yourself. That don't mean that you're going to be that way forever. Nah, you just need a starting point. You just need to see that regardless of what you've been through, what done happened to you, what you done put other people through, you still beautiful. That's it. So y'all just take it easy. I hope y'all enjoy y'all night. I hope y'all have a good day on tomorrow. Just say y'all prayers, and like I say, it's time to accept you for you. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see, once you accept you for you, it's a whole different power. Things don't bother you like they used to. People can't trick you and make you settle for less because you feel like you can't do better. Nah, once you understand your worth and your value, that's when everything go up. But I hope y'all have a good night. Hope this touched somebody. Hope this reached somebody. Again, who are you? Until you can look in the mirror and love who you see, put in the work, baby. Till next time, Slim.